Dear members, how do you feel when you are on a plane and it takes off? What comes to your mind? Gemma?
I don't want to die.
Andres?
Can you repeat the question?
When you're on a plane and it takes off, what do you feel?
Oh, I feel that I want to get into land again.
Ben?
Oh, I feel a sense of freedom.
Good, good. That's a great question. Thank you. My speech today is about me answering that question. When I get on a plane and it races to the skies, I imagine that it crashes. Yes, but this is not a story about pain and pessimism. It's a story about hopes and dreams. So there I am, listening to some music on my seat, usually in the alley, and the plane finally takes off. I think, game on. After a while of being in the air, I imagine that for whatever reason, one of the reactors of the plane fails, and the plane starts to fall. The pilot tries to stabilize the plane, but this is an impossible task with only one reactor operational. So, in order to keep things under control, he decides to shut the other engine down, so that the plane doesn't start spinning around its longer axis. I imagine that we are still quite high. Without any propulsion whatsoever, the speed of the fall increases significantly. And everyone is panicked as hell. Everyone but me. Because in that exact moment, I know what I must do. As I unfasten my seatbelt, I can feel how the rest of the passengers start slowing down. Their screaming voices become less and less painful to my ears, and their moves become significantly slower. As fast as I can, but still calm, I get off my seat and run to the nearest emergency exit. As I first open the extra safety lock and then the big red handle, one of the wings of the plane breaks in half, and the plane loses its remaining stability. So with the hatch now open, I look out, and one more time, I know exactly what I must do. So I jump. Things start to speed up again. So there I am, looking at the floor. I look down, I stare at the floor, at the surface of the earth, and I fall much faster than the plane. But I'm still in control, and I still keep my mind focused on the next steps. So I gently start moving my eyes away from the floor and up to the horizon a little bit, then a bit more, very gently. At the point, my eyes start looking past the horizon, deep into the sky. And guess what? The body follows. And now I am able to move across rather than through the sky. Phew! In order to close the loop, literally, I keep aiming my head upwards, a little bit, to make sure that I have everything under control. I do. The body follows the trajectory that my head is drawing. I am now able to defy and beat Newton's laws. But hey, don't forget that there's a plane about to crash. It's time to take action. As the thought crosses my mind, the things really speed up, even back to real-time speed. But this is not a problem. I am now in control. I head to the plane very fast without a single spark of doubt. My mind is more focused than ever. I get to the plane. I fly below it until I get to the nose, and then I turn myself around and embrace it. Back to slow motion. As I keep pushing it up very gently in order to tilt it and stabilize it. Then I rotate my body towards a vertical position confronting the plane. But don't get me wrong, I'm not holding the plane. I'm just trying to keep it horizontal as we fall together. Can you imagine what happens next? No, don't answer. This is my fantasy, okay? So, what happens next is literally a breakthrough. I push so hard the plane that my arms penetrate the shield and I get my hands on the frame of the plane. With all my strength, I hold the frame and therefore the entire plane, trying to bring its speed down to a safe level. We're approaching the surface of the earth, but we're still approaching it way too fast for the remaining passengers to survive. I need to push harder. I'm not calm anymore. The passengers, their lives are depending on me. So I do push harder, my hardest indeed. In the end, I managed to drop the powerless plate on the floor with major care so that the remaining passengers lived to tell the story. As they start sliding out of the plane via the standard evacuation procedures, I blend in with them. Why? Why keeping it anonymous? Why not getting the credit instead? So that people believe that it was a miracle. So that people believe in miracles again. So that people regain their lost faith. I keep it anonymous in order to give people hope. Bottom line, having fantasies like this is not as bad as they tell you. Dreaming is good. Believing is good. Hoping is good.